Hey, I was in a conference just a few weeks ago about management, and a few people asked me the same question there. That's why I decided to record this video to summarize my opinion about that. They told me that the reality we observe now in the management, in software development management, is very far from what I'm saying in my blog and in my videos about freelancing and about remote work. That traditional companies work very differently, and especially large companies, really big ones. Like, I'm not talking about Google, which is one of the largest, but even smaller ones where there are a few thousand people working. Those companies, they have very different rules of work and very different format of work. Try to get hired by such a large company like Google, for example, and you will see what I mean. They will ask you to actually be in the office. They will ask you to be on campus. They will ask you to have an employee card. The card have to be punched when you enter the office. You have to punch it when you leave the office. You have to be on a special network. They will give you the computer. You will have to be connected to their VPN. There will be security procedures, the rules. Probably you will not be able even to take the computer out of the office. You will not be able to send emails outside of the corporate network. There will be many regulations and rules if you work in a large company. So how far this scenario, this format, this setup from what we believe could be the future, the freelance mode, where people don't have this punch cards, they don't need to register their attendance to the office, they don't need to be at those meetings when they're asked to be at the meetings. They don't have any agendas, they don't have any schedules, they just work when they feel like it, they contribute, and they get their reward for the contribution. If you look at the statistics, more and more people every year in America, I know the statistics about America, work remotely. The percentage grows. It just happens. This is the reality. It happens right in front of us. More people work from home because all they need to work is just a computer, an internet connection, and their talent, their brains. Journalists, writers, programmers, designers, engineers, architects, many jobs are now being replaced by robots. So we need less physical presence at our office, at our factory to do the work. We needed those places 100 years ago, 200 years ago. We needed large factories, large enterprises where people were getting together to work together, to create, to build cars, to create furniture, to make clothes, to do something together. They needed to stay together in one large place. I think there are two categories of people, actually. The first category is that people who actually do something with their hands and they need to be together with other people. And there's another category of people who can produce results with their hands and with their brains without physical contact with other people. And the first category is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The second category is getting larger. It's just happening because of the progress we have in the world, technical progress. And companies, large companies, they already face that reality, and they eventually will face that reality more and more aggressively. It will happen at their job interviews. Now, when a large company like Oracle, for example, they need to hire a programmer, and they bring 10 people to the interview. And we tell all of them that you have to be in the office, you have to follow the procedures, like I explained, like these punch cards and everything. And 9 of them say, okay, sure, why not? I'll do it. And 1 of them say, you know what? I don't like that. I would like to work remotely. I'm a freelancer. I enjoy working remotely. Oracle says, for 9 people, okay. For 1 person, they say, okay, you're not a good fit for us. We just don't want to work with you. And that's it. That person has to go now to startups. They have to go, those people, those small category, which is small right now. They have to go to startups. They have to find some other place to work at. They go to Upwork. They go to somewhere else. They cannot be hired by Google, for example. If you try to get hired by Google and tell them that you're going to work remotely only from different places, they will just not hire you. But that category is small now. In 10 years, it will be larger. In 20 years, it will be huge. In 10 years, there will be 5 people at the interview who will be telling Oracle that we want to work remotely, and that's it. We're not going to be in your office. Just find a new format for us. find a way for us to work differently. We want to work from home. We don't want to attend the office every day. And 5 people will still say, okay, sure, I'll do it. I'll be in the office. So it will be a problem for Oracle. So how to get people on board, because the best people will be in the first group. The best people will be those freelancers. And Oracle will want the best people. So they will have to change their corporate rules. They will have to adapt to the market. Like they adopted 20 years ago to the market, 30 years ago to the market. They were 30 years ago at the market when they started doing business, and they just found out that the majority of people are okay to work in the office, because offices, we inherited offices from ancient years, from the years of factories, of large factories where people were working together, like large amounts of people. And Oracle they were starting their business long time ago. Now there's a new time coming, and large companies will have to change as well. Otherwise, they will not have access to talents anymore. They will not be able to find people on the market. So they will have to change themselves. It will happen because the market is pushing them right now. The market is changing because of these freelancers, journalists, writers, programmers, designers, who are now freelancers, you know, like those people, really special category. We think that freelancers are not real programmers. But this category is growing. It will grow continuously. It will continue to grow. And eventually, Google, Facebook, and all those large enterprises, they will have to change. It's not going to be their initiative. It's not going to be their will. Like we think that it's time that we want to change because we feel that people want to work remotely. No, it's not going to happen that way. They don't feel it. They don't like it. They will have to do it. We're going to force them. We freelancers, the market. The market will force them to start making changes, and they will throw away those punch cards. They will remove their large campuses which they're building right now. They will stop investing money into large offices which they're building right now. They will start doing something else, and the world will change because of us changing, us people. So that's my point. The change will not come from the side of companies. Don't expect them to be the leaders of this change. The market itself, people, will be the source of the change. We will trigger the change. We're already doing that. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.